Okay, we got the walk around video of the 1957 Lancia Aurelia B20 GTS. This is a very significant 6 Series Lancia Aurelia, the last generation of the B20, an engineer marvel of the mid and early 50s with the first all aluminum V6 that was in a production car, as well as a rear transaxle which gives this little coupe a fabulous weight distribution that was very successful in competition in its time. We'll go through the panels and point out any imperfections that we may see, starting from a tiny little paint blemish there. Reflection shows that there are no dings on the driver's side. A little bit of dew. It's a cold morning here in Texas. Chrome and bright work in really nice shape. Your headlights, turn signals, grille, all in really nice shape. Another little tiny blemish there. One thing to point out is these body lines by Pininfarina, there are no panels, meaning there's not a separate roof or a separate fender in the rear or the back. Is all one unit, which makes this a beautiful flowing design. Only of course your hood, your trunk, and your doors. Aside from that, it's one single body, which you can also see from the reflection. There are no dings on the passenger side either. GT for Grand Touring. This particular one, a 1957, which makes it eligible for any and all significant driving events. Most importantly, the Mille Miglia. So the 1957 is the last year vehicles of this era will qualify for that particular event and many others around the world. Let's do the angle for the interior. Interior is restoring its proper materials. The beautiful thing about this car is its high quality restoration, which it's very apparent throughout. Certainly whenever you open and close the door, it's a nice telltale of the quality of the body as well as the restoration. All your handles and levers properly work. To start this engine, you turn the key, which you can hear the aftermarket electric fuel pump for reliability, and then you make sure of course you're in neutral and you press the button which is integrated in the key, and the car starts right up. Could qualify as a cold start. We just drove it out of the car barn and it's a chilly morning here in Austin. Your temperature is still low. These are your marked levers, which they all properly work. Of course, back in that time, you have your Italian cigarette for both the driver and passenger. Lever, as well as your brake, front brakes there. So The engineering of this car is truly what stands out above most, if not all, 50s cars, down to the little hinge right there, which is the same on the trunk and the hood. You simply raise it once and it'll keep it in place. You raise it again and it releases it to go down. Again, that's just a very small example, but these are absolute engineer marvels. V6, all aluminum. That is your suspension and brake hydraulics. You can actually adjust your suspension for comfort or competition, which you think about in the early to mid 50s, that was certainly a feature not found in other vehicles. Again, passenger door, just as smooth and well restored as driver. Your trunk opens by using the lever, same lever right there. Tools, spare, jack, and your Roma 57 B20 rear tag. If you guys have any further questions, let us know via the comments or the contact us button.